receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Hurricanes offense has the football first here today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in a great position to come up with that interception.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Receiver in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Handoff in a single back formation. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's third down and long. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Offense facing fourth down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. It's Joseph. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down play coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. And Chris, oh my gosh, just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You can say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The completion sets up a second down play. Back to pass. It's back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at first and goal.
The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
That makes the score Miami 7, Texas A&M 3.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Reed. Looking for his back. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here's the first play of the drive. We started at 28. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tight end makes the grab. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And the Canes will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Back to throw. It's Reed. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Receiver makes the grab. Now here he goes. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground trying to power in for the touchdown. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. 3rd down and goal from the 1 yard. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff running right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. To throw, it's Beck. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The Canes will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. He'll call for the fair catch here. play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking deep down the right side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's another deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun, looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Third down play for this offense. To the air, it's back. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Lets it go quickly. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Grab by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Takes a deep shot on the move. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He went out of bounds, but a crucial interception here in a tight game.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Scanning the field. It's Beck. That pass is caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And it's incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best of the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this 2nd half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the 2nd half.
And the Aggies will have to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's back. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of it.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Beck. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The Aggies will have to kick this away. That's his 4th punt already today. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Beck. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a team that want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a short completion at the big tight end.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Returner brought back. Sets up the next drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Scanning the field, it's back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the 4th quarter, trailing. I think the defense defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The ball is out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Second down now after the sack. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And off the deflection, it's caught. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Pass rush closing in. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And he booms it through from 59 yards out.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Now, 4th down.
The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Misses the receiver, incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The receiver makes the catch.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. To throw, it's Williams. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Canes with 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. Man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with the miss, we remain tied.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Reed. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Final minute of regulation. The crowd is really getting into it. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Man, the quarterback here just threw this football away on 3rd and short. Starting to wonder about this running game right now. If on 3rd and short you decide to throw for it, maybe they're looking to give the defense a new look or maybe keep them guessing. Let's see what they do here on 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set out at their 40. First down. They're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. To the air, it's Williams. Looking for the wide out. He's got it in the open. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Miami.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. Can he get it there from 59 yards away to win the game? And the kick is good from long range. A walk-off game winner. And with that, they retake the lead. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.